I am gonna regret this. So
Get the fuck away from me, you dick.
Just
don't die.
Yo, that ain't cool, fam.
God damn it! Immediately, two people already wish me good luck. When I first
get away from
when
me.
I first started the game,
Just
Shit.
two people wish me
Sad,
good luck.
Ivan,
What?
good luck. You need it.
Fuck 3. That makes 3.
You really need good luck, you know. Like, you can't just like go into Doki Doki.
I'm just
without,
gonna die.
you know.
I'm just gonna die. Wait,
No,
I haven't even looked at.
no, oh, ah,
Bye, Sam.
fuck!
Awesome Entertainment, play this game, bro.
Ah!
I am gonna die.
Yeah, so is
Why
that.
that game? Why not? Why not? Why not?
I'm guessing everybody doesn't want you to play that game because it's horrifying, I guess.
No, because they can't admit that Monica's the best.
Wow. I mean, let me just lower the music a bit lah. Hold up. I'm just gonna lower the music a bit.
Revolutionary. Wait, why are you streaming this? YouTube?
Yeah lah.
I don't see it. Oh, there you go. I see it now.
I am HH.
This is a pretty gay game.
It's just like arcade games lah.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Minefield Racing, oh shit, no.
This isn't the real Frostiverse, eh?
You should not play this. Like, okay, like, why weren't you there when I tweeted it on the Twitter? Because like 87% voted yes. 87. Why aren't you like the other 13%? Okay, like people are telling me why am I playing this game because you guys forced me to.
Fuck.
And a lot of people want me to play this game. I'm blind with this game. I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I was like,
holy shit.
You know, things might happen, but like, it's okay. You know, you'll survive. You'll survive.
This game is very fun.
Yeah. I'm just advertising this right now.
No!
You guys are gonna make me regret this decision.
Fuck!
You guys are really gonna make me regret this decision, man. Seriously, will you play this game? Like, yeah. I mean, like, I'm live right now, right?
God damn it!
Deadass.
Got him.
I'm live right now, so like,
Stun me.
don't recommend this game. Like,
Fuck!
like,
Motherfucker!
what is with you guys? Where were you when I needed votes? You know, like on Twitter and stuff. Like now you guys are
You
like,
should have just streamed asking for that shit, you know?
Yeah, you should have just asked your opinion on like whether you should eat a sandwich or not.
but
Yeah.
see, look, a lot of people want me to play, and then like all I see in the chat is nobody want me to play this game.
Then play it lah.
And Emmett is like, why I heard Sam's voice? Cause like more
Because
support.
I'm sexy!
I don't want to go in this alone. We'll kick them both out once Sophie comes here because like I need her help. I
Wow,
really
but
do.
what about Derpy? Derpy's a
You guys are playing
realistic
Dota.
player. So
Doesn't
what?
count.
But we can help you.
Yeah, he can help you, not me
Yeah,
though.
that's
Oh
fine.
Matt, please help me, Matt.
Mental support what?
Hey, your boy made it! Right, Derpy, you can do this. Never mind, you're gonna die.
Alright. Finish advertising, I guess. Yeah.
Keep going, my man. Keep going, you have 9 seconds. Wow, that guy's a dick. You're dead. That guy is such a dick though. Wait, so is this the real Frostiverse or is this just minigames?
Possible.
This is the actual Frostiverse.
Mm.
This is really shitty.
I know, right?
Alright,
Mindful
I'm typing
survival.
so intensely right now because I do not want to. Like, okay. Sam is in the game, he's Monica.
Monica.
I don't know. I don't know. Everyone keeps saying like, eh.
Just Monica,
I am.
right? Hey,
I am
guys,
your
is
Monica.
Monica the best? Do you guys agree?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways,
I
I'm
bet you're
done.
gonna say yes,
I'm done
because
with this one.
Monica's the
Hold up.
best.
Let me just bring up the game right now.
You only need
there we
Monica
go.
and just Monica. Okay?
Ow, ow, ow.
Come on,
Ow.
come on. Show up, show up. Yep, it's showing up.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Peter, follow
Wait.
me!
YouTube
no.
scene. Never mind. Game captures would be down here. There we go. Is it supposed to be like up here? Is up here okay? Cause like I don't know what's gonna pop up in the top left.
I
You know?
what you're doing.
No, I mean like face cam wise.
Oh,
Is it
fuck,
okay
fuck,
if I put it
fuck.
up? You know? Or
Doki Doki.
Yeah, for
You
Doki.
put it on the top.
yeah, top left
Right,
or top right?
Top right should be okay for Doki.
Whoa!
Okay, top right then.
No!
So I'll just move everything to top right.
Because Doki Doki, you want to focus on the text and also the visuals.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
top
So
right
I
should
want
be
to know
the
like,
best.
did I shave? Yes, I did. I did shave. Okay, I look like a baby now.
Damn,
really?
you
Shaved?
You look scary as fuck.
I don't want to see too.
Like zoom in. Holy shit.
Yay! Yeah, we're
Cannot.
live. Doki Doki. Alright. New game, I guess. Please enter your name. Do I actually need to enter my real name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
No. Put him like meme 2420.
Whiskey
No.
Woad.
I know. Put Sam.
Whiskey
put Sam.
Woad. Whiskey Woad.
Whiskey Wood. That works.
That works. I am the game. You're not the game, Sam.
I am the ultimate.
Okay, so do you guys want me to narrate the entire text or do you
Yeah?
just
Oh shit.
God.
Yes.
God.
Make sure you put your best voice, okay?
Yeah. Put your best girl voice as well.
My name's Monica.
I don't know. Like, oh, Sam's not moderator. Yeah, hold on. He's gonna be moderator now.
How do I?
How do you what? Huh?
Invoke the spells.
I did. How do I do it, bro?
There, Sam's moderator again. Actually do your job, alright, moderator?
Yo, what?
Alright.
Take the damage.
So, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna try my best. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
I don't see anything he's doing, dude.
That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good
that's
friend
your-
since we were children. Okay,
I don't see what he's doing.
I'll just like move you guys somewhere else, alright? Because you guys are like literally.
No.
Huh? No?
Bitch.
No. Why?
We'll keep quiet.
Yeah, you gotta
We'll
keep
keep
quiet. You gotta keep quiet. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, I'll narrate. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Shut up, Sam!
I might why.
I don't know!
I might you're genius.
The name is Whiskey Mode. I can't take this seriously.
Whiskey Woad.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Whiskey Woad. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. This video game is gonna be cringe. Hey! You asked for it! But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Someone kill me, please.
Gladly, fam.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Whiskey Woad, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I?
Shit.
I'm sure it's
Nani?
possible that I did. In one of our many conversations,
Nani?
where I just dismissively
Nani?
go along with whatever she's going on about.
Nani?
Sham!
Sorry, my bad.
Thank you! Alright, I'll Sayuri for this voice. Do you really want to be the voice for Sayuri? Are you sure?
Please, no,
Are
man.
you sure? Nah.
I'll be Sayori.
I'll be Monica because I like it.
But I don't think you're even paying attention, Sam. That's a problem.
I am.
You
don't
are?
worry.
Alright. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Shut the fuck up. I can't do a girl's voice, okay?
It didn't change. The sudden change in tone makes me fucking lose it. I was talking
No,
about how
you
I'm worried that you will be learning how to socialize around these kids in the college.
Alright. I don't know. I suck at girl voices. I'm okay with guy voices.
No, you should read like her voice in a deep voice for some reason.
I was talking about how to
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Square up, thought.
square up.
Alright. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you, Sophie, thank God. I can't make a girl voice.
You do know that the stream is like lagged, right? So I can't see what you're reading.
Seriously?
That's why.
No, as in, you know how YouTube is like
Fuck.
a minute late than what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. See, like, but Sam is like, you know, like he said, I'm willing to narrate for you. Just saying, get help. Nah. I'm perfectly fine with narrating. I just need to find a good girl tone, you know. I can't do this. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I fucking die, bro.
Can you
like,
guys please? It's embarrassing enough I'm playing this game.
it ain't an embarrassment.
Yeah, at the
It's
beginning
just
it might be.
Maybe.
Yeah. Can I just talk in my normal tone?
No,
Yes, go ahead.
Alright.
You have to talk in a deep voice every time.
Oh,
you
that
read a
voice
show.
is Nick.
Stop that voice.
What?
Alright, so
I
normal
won.
tone the entire time. No like different tones for each character. We all agree to that?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, one yes, one no.
Sometimes.
Chat,
Okay.
come on. Yes, alright. Chat goes for yes.
The first time a character speaks, you use their tone, the tone they should have.
Okay. Law, I'm never letting you lead to stop. Shut up, man. Shut up. Alright, I'm using my normal voice for everything, okay? Yeah, I'll guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself
you
get
also.
lectured by such a carefree girl?
Fuck.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Welcome to the classroom. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Motivate me! Motivate me! Motivate
Sorry,
me!
man.
Alright, okay, now. Clubs. What kind of club? Golf club?
Go soccer club.
I have a German club. It's a cup, but no, it's a mug. Hey guys, it's Bugman. But okay, let's just continue. Okay, Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club. Oh fuck. Hello, Sayuri. Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club? Sayuri. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayuri is the vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Alright, hold on. I want to kick my cup. Okay, go ahead, kick your cup, man. Yeah. Be sure the guy doesn't have any like straw or something and like legs sprouting out and be able to shoot things. You know, you don't want to like commit murder or anything to the guy. That's it. That's it. My interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Alrighty then.
Louis Day. I don't even know half of you
Oh,
guys.
Louis
Yeah.
T. Louis.
Yeah,
Asal kau kat
Louis.
sini, Louis? Kau duduk je dekat dalam.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh, Lamau, I'm unshaved. Oh, shut up, Aki!
Lupi, please! We can go.
And thus, today
I
marks
swear
the
to
day
God.
I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly
shit.
follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Alright. Do I use a new tone or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
Why?
Just
Why?
once every time a new character speaks.
Okay, fine. She looks divine, so I'll use a divine tone. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Ooh,
Cringe.
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 You guys are out of the voice call. Goodbye.
I blame you, Lupi.
Hi, Brian.
I,
We're playing Doki Doki right now, so yeah.
As you can
Yeah.
tell.
Watch him. He's on YouTube.
Sayuri always say nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
a fucking boy. Oh my.
Sayuri. Oh my god, hi, Dirk.
Dark?
Tama nga lalaki Luis. Okay, that
Oh,
one is
Dirk.
Dirk. Yeah.
By the way, what Dirk said is Nani.
Nani. Oh.
Nani?
Oh my god, Dirk, I didn't know you were a weeb. Way to kill the atmosphere. I can't. Okay, I cannot. Not the third
Alright,
one.
stop.
Not the third one. Please, not the third one.
Alright,
Please, I beg
stop.
you.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No. No.
Do
No.
it. Just once.
Okay.
Do it for
Fine.
her.
Ah, Whiskey World! What a nice surprise!
I'm done.
Fucking done.
I hope there's only 4 girls.
No, there's 5.
Okay, fuck off. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at?
Just do it.
If you want to
Do
say
it,
something,
Lamau.
say it. Sorry. Komentasai, komentasai. Komentasai. Everyone start laughing.
Everyone's just telling you to do it
Alright,
and not do it.
But
There's 6 with Sam.
Alright, I'll try to rush it. I'll try to rush it.
Yeah, because the beginning is just a very...
Alright,
pretty
so
cringy.
Natsuki.
Yeah, it's quite slow.
The girl with this whole attitude,
Well,
whose name is apparently
aye,
Natsuki,
aye.
is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably the first year. She's also
Oh,
one
fuck.
who makes cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Yuri, who also appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Whiskey World.
Oh my.
Best name!
Amazing.
Monica
That's
smiles
really what you
slightly.
think right now.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Whiskey World. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not like I like you, Baka! It's not like I made them for you or anything. Is this guy new to this? Yes! I'm completely blind. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So like... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you really don't know?
I don't know.
Is that the comments?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm blind.
I'm gonna regret. Go ahead,
Oh,
go
boy.
ahead, continue,
Oh,
continue.
boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I love cupcakes, by the way.
All right.
I might just hang around and you see what's gonna happen.
All right.
Okay.
I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, "Well, maybe, but not for you know you, dummy."
Yes!
All right. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes cool events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Whiskey Mode, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I should have picked a better name, really. Alright, let's pause for a bit. I'm getting a bit tired. Every day I can't...
Oh, making voices?
Keemstar?
No,
Keemstar.
Keemstar. I'm talking
No.
about Drake's sister.
A lot of people are...
something
I don't know
like
how many people are actually watching this right now.
24.
Yeah,
Flippin' 4. What the fuck? Okay.
Doki Doki.
Alright.
Doki.
Alright,
Doki
enjoy
Doki.
guys. Considering how little I've read this past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I murmur quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's oblivious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Hi, Rock. Nice to meet you. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of paper, scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And get that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Sorry, this is my voice. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of the work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, but I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Fucking hell, I keep stuttering. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help all of us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Whiskey Mode? I can't take myself seriously. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Whiskey Road.
I give up.
I cannot. Hey, Toka, shut up, Bapak cringy apa? I tembak you baru tahu. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, all girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Whiskey Boat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, like, maybe. You have a good name though. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Whiskey Boat, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sairi and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sairi, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Haha! And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Is the introduction over?
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's time to write a poem. Pick the words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Do I do this alone, or are you guys gonna help me about this?
No, you're gonna do it alone.
Do it. Just do
You're
it.
gonna find like.
I have to do it alone.
I might.
Yeah?
Which girl do you like? Which girl do you like?
I don't know.
You were supposed to pay attention.
Yeah, I was paying attention, but like,
Then
you can't just
pick
simply
one.
tell me, you know, like, okay, who do you like
Yes,
after
you
like the first introduction?
You're gonna have to romance them, so you gotta.
I have to choose one.
Yeah, your
Okay.
poem is based on
One of them.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, you have to choose. So your favorite poet.
Whoa.
If that's the case, Sairi
My
then.
health is so low.
Oh, Sayuri. Oh yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Choose like words that she may like lah.
Words that she made like,
Yeah, she may like.
You'll be surprised.
Venus.
I don't know what she like.
That's why you gotta pay attention. It's okay.
I gotta pay attention. There was nothing. They didn't talk about all of this.
That was the introduction lah. You should have paid attention. Or else how would you even write poetry now? Come on.
God
Oh,
damn.
it is
It's
true.
a fail. It's a failed state.
God damn it. Choose whichever you feel. Okay. I'm gonna just try. All right. I'm not gonna even read the spoilers because someone said spoiler alert. I'm not gonna read them.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Okay. Why do you spell judgment wrong? Okay.
Jude, man.
Jude,
Are you
man.
judging that?
Rudiment.
Oh, whoa. I didn't know what the fuck that does.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Oh God, why is this here?
Climax.
Climax.
Don't
Delicious.
fucking say that shit.
Okay.
It's a family-friendly content, eh?
Climax.
I still don't know what's going on. I'm just choosing the positive words, really. Let's add some destiny. Okay.
Can you not?
What?
Huh?
What?
Sorry, no.
Hey,
I'm
I
just
like
kidding.
chocolate. So why not? Games, maybe. Yeah.
Depression.
Depression.
Let's see who jumps out if you click that.
No.
Chocolate.
This is just Duppy. Duppy just comes out.
Anime, why not?
Wait, Western Thai.
Kiri, why not? Extraordinary, maybe, yeah. Comfort. Laugh. Do I really have to? Okay, I'm thinking about picking kawaii. Welcome to the Weeb Club. Shut up, man. All right, kawaii. Why not? Awesome. And smile. There. Hi again, Whiskey Boat. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Whiskey Boat. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Manga is literature! Has anyone even made memes about that?
I agree with that though, so...
Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Whiskey Ward always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Whiskey Ward can be good friends too. Sayuri? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it.
Do a Japanese cookbook and how to read.
Accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Natsuki. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that. But it's not like that all. But it's not like that at all, you know. I'm sorry, guys. I started a lot. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come up in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do this thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. I can't. A lot of people are in the chat and I'm like, I'm sad that I can't really keep up with the chat since I need to, you know, do all this. But yeah. I mean, in the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected return I admired her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school even have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud! I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best! You! Shut up! Whoever's that laughed just now, shut up! I'm trying my best to maintain my sanity right now. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better when you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straightened either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Oh my god, wow, why am I so mean? Why am I so mean? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. God! Why am I so mean?
Savage.
I won't even say that. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sophie, what was that?
You're loud, okay?
I'm okay. You know what? I don't care anymore.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Player character is so clueless. Wait, like me or the guy?
No, the guy, not you.
This guy. All right, yeah. Apparently, a lot of people are happy that I'm playing Doki. Well, guess what? Yeah. So far it's okay, I guess. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Sam.
What? Tell me, how am I supposed to react to that, bro? God damn.
Family friendly. What family friendly, okay? This channel is for mature audience.
Define mature.
That is correct. Sam is not mature himself, so why is he here?
Indeed.
Anyway,
channel.
anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoning up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. What's legal?
Probably.
What's legal?
It's probably not.
What's legal?
Probably.
This game?
YouTube?
YouTube. Everything is not legal, okay?
I think I'm gonna time out for a bit.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm not gonna involve myself in some illegal shit.
Okay. Sayuri puts her arms around and twirls around. Wait, what? Arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I swear, you laugh. Alright, fine. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Whiskey Boat, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Because I just chose the words all, randomly and stuff. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. You know what, dude? I feel the same because I'm embarrassed right now playing this game, but that's okay.
Oh my
we're gonna do this together. Who's that?
That's Toka.
Toka is in this.
Toka.
How many people are in this flippin' voice call, man?
50 trillion.
50 trillion.
Dude, guys, mute your mics if you're not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
Toka.
please.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Okay, Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. Okay, I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, is this like a thing where you have to do it? You have to choose the right one or else, things will happen? Really? You said to stick to one, right? Using that tip, I'll stick to Sayuri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Whiskey. Why did I choose his name? This is such a bad idea. I should never choose that name. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing right now playing this game, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Okay. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion had to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Whiskey Woe poem. I can't. Whiskey Woe poem. Alright. Print screen that shit. Yep. Wait, let me just post it to like a Discord channel for a bit. I'm saving that. Whiskey Woe poem. That's a must to save. That's a must to save. Wait. Oh, I got the wrong one. Never mind. Screenshot. There we go. Screenshot. That's to save. I just want to save that. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It really reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Whiskey Woad. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to you that. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. That's me in the morning. I want breakfast. Wake up in the morning, be like, I want breakfast. Breakfast. Anyway, breakfast. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, seriously, I do not know who to show next.
Anybody, just anybody.
Anybody. So what matters is just the first one, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, God, fuck off. Like Monica will definitely have to be last.
Take Yuri.
Okay, Yuri it is then.
Yay.
No, Monica. Fuck. Wait, why?
Screw you, Monica.
Monica.
Well, wait. After this, it's
Just
Monica.
Monica.
Yeah, fine. Hey. He said it first. All right. So I'm just following what he said.
Hey.
Right. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me, to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, that's pretty poetic. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. Oh please, mine is definitely 100 times worse. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Whiskey Mode. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Okay, why do I feel like Yuri is like some sort of ghost right now?
Oh, fuck me.
Anyway.
See,
Huh?
don't forget to save sometimes, because, especially before choices.
Okay, I'll just save that right now. Alright, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy to think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, Monica, right? Yeah, I'll go for Monica.
With a Monica in my lap.
Hi, Whiskey Woad. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Whiskey Mode. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that was totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about everything about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Why do I feel like this is something that shouldn't even be discussed about? You know, hole in wall. Only those people would know what I mean. But anyway, hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing up tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on the specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She sounds like a PA system, I swear to God. Natsuki is last. Sorry Natsuki for keeping you waiting. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. People will die. I just added the last one, you know.
Actually, I think the last one would make the poem better.
Yeah. Anyways, my laptop kind of like restarted itself, so I can't see the chat. So I'm just gonna like type my password out a bit. Not that you guys can see it anyway. Bada bada bada, bada bim bada boom. God damn it! Of all the times you want to restart right now, really? Anyways, yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hold up a bit. Oh god, I turned on the wrong one. Alright. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And they read in tandem. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Whiskeybo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Oh my god, someone subscribed! I can't really see the thing right now, but like, I cannot even read that thing. But like, S something. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Really appreciate it, my dude. Anyways, let's continue. Which I haven't yet. And Whiskey would like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh god, another guy subscribed. Send love, girls, loves animations and Chief Fox. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, man. Really appreciate it. I really need to open my flipping laptop right now. Just so that I don't have to like alt-tab and stuff. Hold on, guys. It'll only take like a few moments of your life. Alright. And going here. And keeping up. Just gonna pop up the chat for a bit so that I can actually see. And there we go. Alright. Sam, what the hell is that? I saw that.
It's the Twitter thingy.
You're just... Yuri sends up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Whiskey Woad appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way. Alright. Who is it this time? Who is it?
What?
Breeze! Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, man.
Oh, fuck.
Right. I'm sorry.
Say it before you make any choices.
Yeah, alright. Please just remind me of that, okay? Alright. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Whiskey Woad started showing up. Holy shit.
Okay.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Whiskey Woad, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it, and she could get her... If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Whiskey Woad. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Whiskey Woad? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Alright, I'm just gonna save this right here. Alright. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... I would gladly go for the third option, really, because I don't know what to do either. But...
Help me, Sayuri.
Help me, Sayuri! Because I don't know what to do! Because like both of them like have great points because first of all, simple doesn't always like simple is okay as long as it has meanings, and complex is, you know, complex because like it's poems. Poems are supposed to be complex, but that doesn't mean like poems cannot have simple words either. I mean, like hell, we have Trump for president of the United States and he used simple words, so yeah, what's wrong with that, right? As long as the meaning gets through. But yeah, third option it is because Natsuki glares at me, drying up at any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri, yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Whiskey Woad. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others for others to interject their own feelings into others' conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. I hope that's the right one, because like this is exactly what I'm going for. I don't know, everyone. I don't know everyone. I don't actually. In fact, I think chat is full of like, you know, chat is full of spoilers at this point. I don't think I want to read any. So I'll let the moderators just go and.
We got your back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
Sam, what have you been done? What have you been doing?
He's been telling people to touch his meat.
What the? Off the mod you go.
Never mind, then I go back into my site in Weep Cave.
Wow. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I don't think you should be talking about that when there's a boy in front of you, but hey, whatever, man. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not really good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes it two of us. You can count on me, like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Whiskey Woad, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Again? Again? Nani? And maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Whiskey Woad, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yes, I know I should have picked a better name. Shut up. But hey, I'm going on Mimi in this. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen before? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Whiskey Woad, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. More poemy stuff. So it's basically the same thing, huh? I just have to like, you know. Alright. But do I still have to impress one person, or is there an option to impress all of them?
It doesn't matter, just write poem.
It doesn't matter, just write poems. I'm thinking too much into this, aren't I?
Yeah, listen to Toka.
Yeah.
Alright. Why do all of this like sound so familiar? But whatever. That.
Just
IMAX.
Just that's it.
I'm picking a lot for like Natsuki this time. There we go. That. I don't even know this word, but yeah, whatever.
Depression.
No.
Crippling.
I have crippling
Depression.
Strawberry.
Alright. It says sex. What is happening here? I don't know what's happening. It's just that I have to choose some words and make my poem. And yeah, that's what's happening. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like count in my head like how many times I've like each girl jumps. So hoping that this is all equal so that they all like my poem.
Oh, you're trying to please everybody.
Huh?
Aww.
What?
I don't know what this means. I'm just doing the
trying to please everybody. That's cute.
I mean, like,
yeah, please everyone.
What a lovely. Nobody know. I don't even know what the poem is about. I just basically like choose different words that kind of please everyone, and it kind of works out. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here. A little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I shouldn't be more comfortable in the game because I know something. I don't really know what's going on, but a lot of people, from what people say, I should be more aware. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Whiskey Woad. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Because you forgot your money, didn't ya? Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option.
Right.
Wah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in.
Eject.
What the hell, Sam? Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Whiskey Woad to let me borrow some money. That's... I just want my money.
Give me my
Give me my
fucking
fucking
money.
money.
Give me your fucking money.
Alright. Let's continue. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Oh shit.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't help much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Datsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri.
No.
Pa! Oh my god, did she just slap herself? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was it? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I want that to happen in my life. Just a giant cookie just smack into my face. Hell yeah!
It's like a gift from heaven all of a sudden.
I know!
Yeah, Sophie, do it.
Sayuri glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Prostitution?
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Oh my god. Alright, who that? Who that? Wait, that's a delay in the stream. Brico's World, thank you so much for the subscription. For subscribing to my channel, man. Really appreciate it. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. Shut up, Sam. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Another subscription! Thank you so much, Mono Bendy, for subscribing. Jeez. I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Another subscription! Wow, it keeps on coming. Anissa, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, man. Really appreciate it.
Anissa, wait, is that a girl?
Hi,
my name's Sam.
No, Sam. No, down.
Ignore him.
Down.
Ignore
This is not
him.
Tinder. This is not Tinder.
This is the new Tinder, baby.
No. Don't just ignore that. Just ignore him and ignore everything you just heard. Anyways, let's continue. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about it or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I would also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Whiskey Woad. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I forgot how to pronounce that. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is she doing in that closet anyway? It's so suspicious.
Hiding.
Sexy times.
What the hell? Whiskey Wow,
Whatever
Whiskey
people
Wow.
do in closets.
Sayuri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some
They come
supplies
out.
from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Whiskey Woe to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanna go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Whiskey Boat? Yep, let's go. If anyone wonders why I chose the name Whiskey Boat, that's like a meme on the channel. So like,
Yeah, boy.
just go
big
along
of
with
a
it.
meme.
Just go along with
Too
it.
big of a
Just go along with it. We had Whiskey Boat Pizza, then we had Whiskey Boat Poem. Can we have something
high
else?
with high reward.
Whiskey Won't poems.
Sayuri and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayuri hums and skip around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayuri, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Whiskey Woad, you're not thinking about it right away at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayuri, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayuri spins itself around in the hallway again. Hey, Whiskey Woad, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more, so going adventuring with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ouch. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
What is that?
I don't
sound?
know. You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Whiskey, what would I even find ice around this time? Shut up, Sam. I'm trying here. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you even saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Looking for ice cause that's nice. I pat Sayuri in the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Whiskey Boat. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Whiskey Boat. Good God. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Whiskey Boat, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayuri hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays with her bangs to try and hide the bum, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found a poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Whiskey Boat. Well, Sayuri, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Do I really need to do this again? I'll just save it here.
Hell yeah.
Does it still affect my decision? Like the choices and stuff? Do I?
Telltale Games. Sayuri will remember this.
Sayuri will remember this. I'll do Sayuri again. In fact, the first person in this call to just say what character I should do next, I'll do it. Whiskey,
there we go.
I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Whiskey Road, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking, arms heavy. My mama is screaming already. Mom spaghetti. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri.
Yeah.
I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem yet.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Do I really need to do all the tone again? Yeah, fine. Oh my god, it's so long. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger it and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Cyrus always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. God.
You can do it.
My mouth is dry now. I forgot.
Drink water.
I forgot to drink water. I mean, I forgot to get water for myself. But like, yeah.
Go get it now.
Go get it up.
Nah, it's okay. So, who's next?
Get-
Who's next? Nobody?
Yuri.
Yuri on ice. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Whiskey Woad. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Just try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it a poem that you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Well, even I can't read that for a bit. My attention was caught by a scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a little closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Whiskey Woad? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who next? I don't know.
Pick.
Huh?
Randomly.
Pick randomly. I'm not scared. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. And I get a feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary.
Ouch.
But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can say that we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what Amy, you know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, and ugly spiders. That's not why I'm friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. Really? Really? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her friends are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Wow. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Seriously? Not a fan of Spider-Man, man? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid you're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I don't need it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Another one tomorrow? Oh my god. Hi again, Whiskey Woad. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even at this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay, the colors, they won't stop.
Speaking of save.
Right, okay, sure. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay! It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Saving my game. Thank you. Return. Alright. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So basically, Monica is giving all the advice for you to do in the game, huh? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading in each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about a festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Syed has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Syed is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Syed, who's been shut up! Syed, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Syed. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones here. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is something in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried, and I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Probably going to be the death of me too. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands up behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered or even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see.
Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. Like the Cuphead video, this. If I were to
Link in the description.
Link in the description, Lamau. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayuri.
Even Whiskey Woat liked it.
I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing.
It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Whiskey Woat.
It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Whiskey Woat lower everyone's standards a little before I had to do it.
Natsuki.
Damn.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Everybody jump, jump. And Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic. I don't know how to pronounce that. Flipping hell.
Unenthusiastic.
No, that's an AD.
Unenthused.
There we go. Fucking hell, Sam. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not making me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put up whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem, then get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day! I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I'll just have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. I'm gonna save it for a bit. I'm gonna save here for a bit.
Your just kills me every time.
Shut up! Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice to...
Oh shit.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Whiskey Woad. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What will you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'm not even gonna do that anymore. Well, Yuri, Sayuri, safe. Okay.
Obvious. You know the obvious answer here.
I mean, yeah, still with Sayuri because like we probably live in the same block or like same road and stuff. But yeah, Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You're so silly, Whiskey Woad. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in time? Nah. I think I'm done here. I'm
just a little bit more. Just a little
bit more.
man.
A little bit more. Come on.
Alright, fine.
Go all the way.
It's only 11, fam. Like, come on.
Go all the way.
Fine. Everyone is already like saying like I can't wait until to see the game being fucked up. God damn.
Yeah. Because that's why.
That's when the good shit happens.
Okay.
You're going to win the poetry slam.
What?
Poultry slam. You
You're
slam
gonna win the
poultry.
poetry slam.
That.
Come on and slam. And forward
And
to
welcome
reject.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
poetry slam with Sayori feet.
And then.
Oh, you have like 3 extra slugs in that shit. That's so stupid.
What?
I'm PUBGing.
I see.
Same.
Mute, Sam. Mute.
Yes, Sam, mute.
I was mute the whole time.
No, you're not. Really, it has. There we go. And maybe that. Yeah.
Depression.
All right.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Wait, why is she anticipating for it? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? God damn it. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Whiskey Boat, what's up? Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I haven't noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Whiskey Road. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up to the person with interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm just saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Whiskey Road. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well,
I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Whiskey Woad. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, but you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talking to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit to myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I'm just gonna save this here, I guess.
It's just
what?
A little bit.
A little bit. Alright.
Just a little bit.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out of the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Is it the poems that are getting a bit fucked up? Because I feel like it. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Sorry, as usual, Sayuri has to go first. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Whiskey Woad. Thanks. Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Whiskey Woad. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I had to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking of you. Sayuri? No, Whiskey Woad, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this wouldn't be so much easier. Sayuri? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Whiskey Woad. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise that it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Something's up with her. Who's next? Any suggestions?
Natsuki.
Natsuki, okay.
Oh, nice. Damn it.
Bitch said Yuri though.
Monica.
I chose Natsuki, okay?
Damn.
Later I'll choose Monica. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your bitch. No, does anyone like? I'll be your beach.
What? I'll be your bitch.
Yeah. Right. Anyways.
Ooh, oof.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you have left long ago. That had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach anyway. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kinda wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick up a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can't really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong doing that once in a while. At least at the very least, it was a good practice. So Yuri is it, right? No wait, it's Monica's first. God damn it. Well done, Whiskey Woad. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun than rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Whiskey Woad? Huh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's important is in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach again? Okay. Alright, since they, choose the same topic. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand from where a foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica is last. Hi, Whiskey Woad. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take a poem while I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayuri's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayuri's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Whiskey Boat, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. But what could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders Earth. A little lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all of that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else have failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last flame of star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceased to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much effort, much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to it, something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they just want to focus more on everything that went into it and things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's save. Here.
Save.
Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec! Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival's preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you with Kiwot, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend in one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, but you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Whiskey One may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Whiskey One to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's all up to Whiskey One to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can't we just sell this already? Yeah. Whiskey One, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... Save. Oh, there's also a sorry option. No help from here? Nothing? No help, huh? Nothing? Huh?
Guess not.
Sayuri.
Sayuri?
Maybe. You can try.
Maybe.
Monica.
Go for Yuri.
Monica.
Alright.
Yo, there's like so many.
So
things.
many options, you know. Nobody.
But she
Listen to Toka.
Natsuki.
No, but
Natsuki.
Toka.
Go for Yuri.
Yuri.
Natsuki.
Yuri are nice.
Yuri.
Let's go.
You sure, Yuri? I
No,
feel like you guys
Natsuki.
are just gonna make me suffer if I choose Yuri.
Natsuki. Wait.
Believe me.
Natsuki, please.
You have to believe me on this one.
We don't believe you in anything.
I mean, considering Toka actually played it.
Everyone else played it as well.
Natsuki,
Except
please.
me.
And I.
Except you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to
You
choose
can go
really.
for Sayuri if you want,
Yeah,
but
Sayuri.
Sayuri,
I mean,
yeah.
since you're doing Sayuri's route anyway,
yeah,
take any Sayuri related options, right?
So Sayuri?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, go for Sayuri first.
Sayuri first. Okay, I guess. I mean, if it's going to be
Itadakimasu.
anyone, then I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club. Oh my god. Wow. Thanks, guys.
What?
I told you, go for Yuri. No.
Fine, Yuri it is. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. What? Why are you guys snickering? I will load this game and go back.
No, I'm snickering because you're talking shit.
I'm talking shit?
Never mind.
Okay,
Hey,
fine.
go ahead.
Me?
It's Sam being Sam.
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh! So you'll be helping out Yuri then, Whiskey Boat? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I had a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Wait, what? I read that in her voice. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Whiskey Boat? Me? I guess you can say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Whiskey will pick me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has troubles with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was just trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have... Oh my god. That scared me a bit. DB Carl, thanks for subscribing to me, man. Really appreciate it. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I will be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Whiskey Road. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Not really. I chose because like a lot of people recommend you to go for Yuri anyway. But yeah. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri really thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening while we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Alright. Do I stop here?
No. Little bit. Yeah,
oh my god, that was 30 minutes ago!
No,
Up to you.
Little bit more. Trust me.
A little bit.
You're just gonna have to go for another 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes.
Oh god.
And then it's over. And then
Five,
it should be over.
Just a little bit more.
I wanted it to be like 2 hours, not faster than 3.
Trust me.
I'm so tired.
A little bit.
Alright,
A little bit.
Keep going.
Alright, fine.
Even Aki.
Okay, I'll go.
Just hang around for a bit. Just hang around.
Oh my god.
Ryan?
Everybody.
Questionable.
Alright, everyone is just saying to keep going. I'll keep going, even though it's gonna really. I'm gonna see this, man. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've each been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri ever since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally found her. Sayuri? Hi, Whiskey Road. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Whiskey Road. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world has decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri! I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something has happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already.
Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Whiskey Woat, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Whiskey Woat? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Actually, I kinda knew it. Like, not yeah, because like, you know, the wise words is like the one who smiles the most tends to be the one that's lonely and stuff. So yeah, I based up because of that.
Yeah.
I guess
I've had
you can say
what?
I have crippling
Depression.
depression.
Oh my
Oh god. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of the bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having to spend it on me? That's why it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Whiskey Woat. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone else be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Whiskey Woat, that's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I was. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulder. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh my god. Jug, not now, please. Whiskey Woat. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Whiskey Woat. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Whiskey Woat, Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Thank you, Anthony Gamer, for subscribing to my channel. Gently, Sayuri finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Whiskey Woat. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But
It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Do I stop now or do I keep going?
Oh no, don't stop.
Okay, I might. Before you do anything, right?
Yep.
You know your game files?
You open your game files and then
Okay. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't tell him yet.
Wait a bit.
Okay.
Just wait until.
Yeah, let him play it first.
Yeah, let him finish first, then you tell him.
Okay.
Okay, I don't understand.
Little bit.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help out. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxations. I was going to use them during a poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be pretty amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel its permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion if anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something like that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Whiskey Road. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into a paper bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched to it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh, I mean, like the poetry kind of give it off, but like, yeah, they're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. I have a feeling that she's been cutting herself. For some reason. Whatever. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, while the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Whiskey Road, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
Kinky.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, like, okay. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess he was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Whiskey Road, did you really just do that? Now we're even.
Kinky.
Yuri just looks at me as like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Whiskey Road. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you even keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through a ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner.
That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Oh, sorry.
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri! Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. She's been cutting herself, hasn't she? So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across her banner, starting with the colors of the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall and behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple as like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint in Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's a pretty and not natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best if we leave it here, then have you bring it in this morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is, we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time that it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you so much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kind of said that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Whiskey Road. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Hi, Whiskey Road. Sayuri, just now we weren't... It's okay, Whiskey Boat. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Whiskey Boat? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Whiskey Boat. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Whiskey Boat. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Whiskey Boat, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slap my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh! Oh god! Oh god!
You might want to save now.
Huh?
Wait, what?
I might want to save now. Yeah, I am saving.
Save before you...
You might want to save now.
Okay, so there's two options.
You're either friend zone or...
See,
Yeah,
here's the thing. I feel like if it's too obvious if I choose I love you, because then she'll probably be more depressed. I feel like it's too obvious.
I feel like
your
it's
game
too obvious.
Is your game.
You might be reading into it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like it's too obvious, you know? But,
But do you think friend zoning her would make it better?
Welcome to Mindfuck Games.
this is where you two just mindfuck me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
uh,
Also, you save, right?
huh?
Also, you save, right?
Yeah, I saved.
Oh yeah. What Aki was meant to tell you earlier that after you choose, you're gonna have to check your game files.
Okay. Alright. Even though I think it might be a bad choice, I'll choose the first one just in case.
Don't worry, you already save it, so you can replay it later.
Yeah. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Whiskey Woad. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Whiskey Woad, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Whiskey Woad. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why wouldn't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Whiskey Woad. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Whiskey Woad? Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Can I end now?
No, you
No,
end.
you're almost there.
you kidding me?
I want 10 minutes.
You are
10 minutes,
so
10 minutes,
close.
10 minutes.
This is the
You
end.
said 10 minutes 1 hour ago.
No, we didn't say anything. We just
No,
said
I
a little
want-
bit more.
That's just
10
Doki, not me.
minutes. I say 10 minutes now.
Okay. After the one more scene, and then it's over.
Yeah.
It'll be
Just
only
one
Alright,
more
it's the
scene.
day of the
I swear.
festival. Of all
Then you
days, I
can
expected
sleep
this to be
nice
the
and
one where I'll be
peacefully.
walking
Everyone
to
shut-
school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house, wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably still feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Whiskey Woad, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny, I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that'll be the one I'll be that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful not knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Risky Woat. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Does I really tell her about her dad quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help the people take club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the day they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm just waiting for it to go on stream right now.
Huh?
Yep.
Get up my head before I listen to everything. But poem is never actually finished, just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Whiskey Woat? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls Dad out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. You guys! It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes me really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knocked on her door. Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want her to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. It's like, oh, yeah. I kind of expected that. Goodbye.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
No.
Okay, I guess I can tell you now.
Yeah?
Open up your game file.
Now?
Tak payahlah. Dia dah tiba dah tu.
Oh, never mind. You can check tomorrow then.
Yeah, check
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real.
Still more.
Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. See, the problem with my character is he's just so stupid.
He is.
I suppressed the urge to vomit because like the amount of times I was like, don't leave her. He left her, and I'm like, God fucking damn it, man. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me I could have prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Oh, is it? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Well, that's one bad ending.
Dun, dun,
Da, da,
dun.
da.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh wow, look at her face now.
God damn.
Yeah.
So that's what happened, huh?
That's just the icing on the cake.
I see.
Just the beginning.
You just finished the first part.
Yeah, that was Act 1.
Oh, that's Act 1.
Yeah.
All
That's a
right.
lot of that.
What?
Yeah. We're done.
Wait.
We're done. Finally, right? Are we?
Yep.
We're done, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
I've been talking for 3 hours straight because you guys said 10 minutes more, 10 minutes more.
Just a little bit more.
It's not a little bit more.
I said a little bit. I didn't say 10 minutes.
Hey, it would be very anticlimactic if you finished while there's still vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's
have
true.
to finish it all the way.
But like, I kind of expected that she would kill herself because depression does that to a person. So like, I wasn't really stunned. I wasn't really like surprised and stuff. I was just like, I expected that.
Yeet.
There could be
don't-
there's better things, right? Hopefully.
All these guys are asking you to check your files, bro.
Yeah.
Files. All right,
Yeah.
all right. I'll check my files. Jeez.
Go to your game files and then
Go
go
to
for the
Yugi files.
go to character files.
Okay. Common
Games of 2 out of 10 keeps glitching out.
game characters. Is it characters or game?
Characters.
Characters. Okay. Then.
Yeah. Check the characters in there. Is there anyone missing?
Yeah, Sayori is missing.
No shit.
No shit. Sure.
That's it. That's all you want me to
That's
do?
it. Yeah, that's it.
And I thought
so
like,
pointless.
and I thought like, you know, like maybe a picture of her like saying I'm coming after you or something would come up there.
That remains to be seen.
But
Enough,
like,
enough, I don't say anything anymore.
but like,
Yeah.
Fuck up. You're ruining
Yeah.
everything.
Fine.
but like, okay, that's it. You guys are fussing over me to look at the files when that's it.
I wasn't the one that told you to look at the characters.
Yeah, that was just Aki and Toka.
Yep. But anyways, yeah, we're done with this stream. I don't know. I'll probably do Act 2 maybe Sunday, maybe, right? Sunday or Saturday. I think in the weekend.
Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Please. I have other things to do tomorrow. But yeah, Saturday or Sunday, between one of those days, I'll continue back Doki Doki Literature Club. Probably at the same time. Should be at the same time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Thank you to all who subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy the channel because I've been trying to get back in, you know, being active again because I was pretty inactive due to university and stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping that you guys enjoy the channel and, you know, stay for a bit longer until I finish this journey of Doki Doki. Even though, yeah, I kind of expected like it to be fucked up, but like, yeah. Thank you guys so much,
I'm not
and
a virgin
I will.
anymore.
Wow. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you awesome, guys. Goodbye.